Bro, this is increasing in America, right? The gun culture, you get guns so easily and the crime rates are increasing, isn't it?
Yeah, the bad guy, that's why the good people have to have guns in America because all the bad guys have guns. So I bought a van, a very cheap van that broke down a lot, and then I drove across the whole country. My thing is, I see people only go to Delhi, only go to Mumbai, Goa. There's like only 4 places that people go, and these are the most populated places. India has more money than these other countries. Like there's people with money here. But Thailand and Philippines and Indonesia, everybody's poor. They got more money as they got old. So to get away from that, the van life was like my only option. It felt like I didn't have another option. So I lived in a van, and my eye don't really catch Asian women as much, but if like it's gotta be thick and it's something that I can't deny, then yeah, I'm gonna want her. But then once I get her and once I sleep with her, I can travel with and sleep with more than one night.
You're looking for love now.
I only sleep with girls one time.
All right, guys, स्वागत है आप सभी का नए podcast में. Welcome to the new podcast. In today's podcast, we have with us Brennan from States. He has been traveling to Asia and covering countries in Asia. He has been to Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines, and now India. So we just thought of having him on the show because the main purpose of this podcast is India has a really bad image outside India. तो हमने सोचा क्यों ना भाई उस इमेज को सुधारा जाए
और यहाँ हमारी इंग्लिश खत्म हो चुकी है.
But we guys are talking in English because Brendan is here. He doesn't understand Hindi at all. But हम audience से तो हिंदी में बात कर सकते हैं.
तो ये पूरा पॉडकास्ट ऐसे इंग्लिश में होने वाला है, तो भाई सबटाइटल्स भी होंगे आपके लिए, तो उस चीज़ की टेंशन लेना कि समझ आए ना आए.
और अगर हम कुछ गलत बोल दे तो कमेंट में हमारी उड़ाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. हमारा भी पहली बार है पूरा पॉडकास्ट इंग्लिश में करना. और भाई ये पॉडकास्ट करने का मेन पर्पज़ ये था कि भाई जब हम देखते हैं ना यार कि इंडिया में जब बाहर के लोग आते हैं तो बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसी वीडियोस बनाते हैं, ऐसी जगहों से खाना खाते हैं, ऐसे जैसे कूड़े के पहाड़ों पे चले जाते हैं जहाँ हम भी नहीं जाते यार. और भाई की वीडियोस हमने देखी तो ये इंडिया को अप्रिशिएट कर रहे थे. ये अभी लेह लद्दाख से सीधा दिल्ली आए हैं और हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा कि भाई कोई तो इंडिया की पॉजिटिव साइड दिखा रहा है. तो आज इनसे बातचीत करते हैं. वेलकम ब्रेनन.
Welcome. I didn't understand nothing you just said.
We were just saying that, you know, every white influencer who comes to India to travel, he goes to places which we usually don't go. And these are all dirty.
They usually show the bad side of India.
It's easy to get views that way.
Yeah. And we read the comment section and people from all across the globe are hating on us like anything, you know. India is so dirty. No amount of money can make me go to India. I will never travel to India. And we feel very sad because even we travel outside India, we interact with a lot of people, a lot of girls, and they always say that, you know, we'll never be able to travel to India alone. India is so unsafe, Delhi is so unsafe. That's the first word everyone has in their head. So we feel really bad and we wanted to do this because we wanted to, you know, change the mindset, because when we saw your videos, you were the only one who was appreciating India.
Crazy. That's the universe told me I have to come to India to show that. I knew it. I know that it cannot be all like the media portrays it to be. It can't.
But Brennan, like, what was the first thing that motivated you to come to India? What perception you had before?
Dude, I swear, I was just in Philippines and I was like, dude, I've been comfortable in Thailand and Philippines for like almost a year and a half. It's like, what's next? South America, Africa? And I was like overlooking the biggest Asian continent. This is in Asia, right? India. And then like everybody, all my followers were telling me like, oh, don't go there. You won't last a week. You're going to hate it. And just the universe told me like, man, let's go change everybody's perspective. Let's go show the real India. Because it's such a huge country.
Yeah. You know, we have also been to Europe. We have been to 7-8 countries there. We've been to other countries in Asia as well. Like we have been to Thailand, Indonesia. What we personally believe is that every country has a good and a bad part.
Yes, that's
every
what
country
I believe.
has that thing, right?
Yes.
So, but people, they are showing only the bad part of the country of India. We don't like that thing personally. So my question to you is, what is that good thing that you have explored in India by now?
Well, first I went to Leh up in Ladakh in the mountains, and I'm about to go to the south. I'm about to explore the whole country, the one little bit at a time. But my thing is, I see people only go to Delhi, only go to Mumbai, Goa. There's like only 4 places that people go, and these are the most populated places.
Exactly.
So with the most, they have poverty there, and they have rich there too. But like the whole rest of the country isn't comparable to those big cities.
Yeah.
And I'm from a small state in America. So that's like comparing my small state to New York City. Like New York City is dirty and dangerous, but it's also beautiful and
Brother,
rich.
we are also traveling to States next month. Wait for our vlog also. We are also going to show the good and the bad part, both of the states.
Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's they has good and bad, but yeah.
But how was your experience in Leh Ladakh? How did you felt?
Dude, it felt like I was on another world. It felt like I went to Mars.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you go up there and you're 11,000 feet in the air, like 4,000 meters. And then you see other mountains with snow over there, and it's like, I've never been to a place like that. It's not like Colorado. It's not like other mountains. It's magical.
For how many days you were there in Leh Ladakh?
I was just there for a week.
So how did you manage where were you staying exactly?
Just the cheapest hotel I could find. I'm
Okay.
a budget traveler, so I have to like $12, so like 1,000 rupee hotels.
Okay. So you tried some Indian food also there?
Yeah, every day. Yeah. Momos I eat every day.
Did you like it?
I love momos, veggie and chicken momos. Yeah.
So, bro, like we were talking to you before, like the media or everyone is being brainwashed. So, why do you think is that happening, and what perception did you have of India before coming to India?
Okay, so the media, we all know, they thinks India is dirty. Indians are dirty. They smell bad. They're obnoxious. They're rude. And it's like you sometimes you see those. It's like Indians. You see them in other countries, like in Thailand. I experienced that. But I've been traveling for 5 years now, and I'm smart enough to know, like, dude, this country has the most amount of people in the world. I bet you if I go there, people like y'all watching, y'all don't like those. It's probably a small amount of Indians like that. The Indians probably don't even like those. Same in America. We have those people that are obnoxious, crazy, dirty, wild, and like we have that in America, and we don't like those people either.
Right.
And that representation, because the loud, like the squeaky wheel always makes the noise. So like you only will notice that because the good people like y'all are quiet, you smell
They
good.
go unnoticed.
They go unnoticed, yeah.
That's like the normal. That's how everyone should be, and the ones creating the mess, they get all the attention.
Yes. That's exactly why. And I think just out of the whole world, I mean, somebody has to be like the country that everybody picks on. And I don't know why, but it's India. Like maybe because it has the most amount of people, but this is just the country that everybody in the world picks on, like the little brother or something. And I don't understand
But
why.
majorly in US on social media, what kind of content is there about India? Like, is it more of the dirty side they are showing to the people?
No. We don't even talk about, and we don't think in America we're so brainwashed. They don't teach us about any other country. You only think that America is the whole entire world. You don't even know about Mexico is the closest thing, and we look down on Mexico sadly, or Jamaica too, because those are right next to us. But in all these Asian countries, they don't teach us one thing about it.
They don't, like, you don't know we even exist.
Don't even know y'all exist, bro. I went to Thailand for the first time, and I was in Koh Samui, the richest island in Thailand, and I was like, dude, I'm about to get robbed. Like, I'm so scared, because that's what America teaches you. It's sad. Like Europe, when you graduate high school, you're supposed to go for a year or two backpacking. It's normal.
We've seen a lot of youngsters on a trip backpacking. So is that like a
in America,
ritual
no.
or something?
In Europe, yes. In America, no. In America, you graduate high school, you're supposed to start your job, you're supposed to go to college, you're supposed to have your life figured out. It's so much pressure to make money and be successful, and they don't teach you to travel.
When we were in Netherlands, we were staying in a hostel there. So we saw that people are like buses were coming, and students from like small kids, they were coming to the hostel. Like it's a thing there that they
Yeah.
have to go there to the hostel and stay there for a week or so.
Yep. Yeah. When you graduate high school in Europe, then you
And
go
bro,
to
we've
trip.
always seen in American movies and we've lot of interactions with American people. They say it's hard to get in a college and college is very expensive.
Very
and
expensive,
most of
yeah.
the people don't go to the college. Why is that so?
Because you go to college, then you're in debt hundreds of thousands of dollars just to hopefully you get a good job when you finish, and then you got to pay your college debt, then you got to get a car, you got to pay your car off, you got to get a house, and with the mortgage you got to pay all that off. It's like a trap that, like, hopefully when you're 40 or 50 years old you have your life figured out because you spent your 20s and 30s.
So your parents don't pay for your college? Is that the student has to pay for his own education?
Yeah, like the top 2% of America, the parents will pay, but other than that, you get student loans. Like in Europe, college is free. In America, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's insane. And you get loans from the bank, and then, yeah, America is brainwashed, man. That's why you don't see them traveling.
And what about your traveling journey? Like, why we were talking offline, you picked up a van right after college and
Yeah.
started traveling across America. How and why?
So I finished high school, and then I see everybody else. I see my parents just working, and then hopefully when you're 60 years old, you'll have money. But I'm like, dude, I don't care if I have money. I let that desire go, and I'm just gonna live life. So I bought a van, a very cheap van that broke down a lot, and then I drove across the whole country, from the bottom right of America all the way to California. And then I worked a job in California for like a year and a half, saving up money and still exploring, living in my van, only at 19 years old, 19, 20.
So you did this all alone? By
Alone,
yourself?
yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy.
So what was the reason behind like just traveling in the van and exploring places? What, like you wanted to see, you just wanted to experience it or some particular?
So my family, like when I was younger, they had a lot less money. And then as I got older, they have more and more. They got more money as they got older, and I've noticed that they have more problems and more like more money, more problems. That saying's real. So I literally firsthand witnessed that money does not equal happiness. So I just went on another route, and that was like I had to get away from the toxic. My parents were together, and they eventually separated when I was like doing all this. So to get away from that, the van life was like my only option. It felt like I didn't have another option. So I lived in a van, and I was addicted to substances. I tried to end my own life. Like I was not doing good.
So are you like completely out of those substances and drugs now? Or are you still?
Yes.
you're out of it?
Yes. That was like 5 years ago.
That was a dark phase.
Super dark. Yeah, even before when I was in high school, like I used to be on the basketball team, football team, but then substances and just toxic at home environment was not
That
good.
toxic home environment was your trigger to take substances and get away from it?
Yeah, because you kind of escape when you're on the substances, but the escape it leads you down a dark path where you're addicted and you're dependent, and it's
So you
easy
were
to get in
actually
America.
not enjoying while you were traveling. You were in a dark space.
I was in a dark space before I started traveling, and then traveling like got me out of that environment. But I was so alone. I had no friends. I was just alone, living in a van at 19 years old. And so yeah, I was making mistakes, and eventually I hit rock bottom. I had to sell my van because my van broke down. I did make one friend, and I had to live in his car. So I'm living in a car that's not mine in 100-degree weather, like super hot, and that's when it hit rock bottom. I had like $1,000 left to my name, and I was like, dude, I'm either gonna just be homeless, or I'm not gonna be good, or I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna stop doing all this and just go down the path that I know I can do, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be long, and so I cleaned up. I stopped doing everything. I got a job, and I lived in another van. I bought another van, and then I just grinded, working 6 days out of the week.
What work were you doing?
A server at a restaurant. In America, they give you good tips. So and then I went to California where they give the most tips. So like the richer people there. but they don't know I'm living in my van. They don't know that I'm going home and living in a van there. Like, that's crazy.
So when did YouTube happen in your life?
I used to do it as like a hobby. All my whole life, like when I was 16, 17, 18, I did it as a hobby, posting like one video every couple weeks, like not consistent.
Who do you used to watch on YouTube?
That's the thing, I didn't watch nobody. I didn't even know YouTube exists till I was 18, like 5 years ago. When I guess 6, 7, when I was like 16, 17. When I started doing it, I didn't watch nobody though.
Bro, tipping is really a culture in America, right? If you don't tip a person, they consider you to be rude or something.
Yeah, you have
Why
to
is
tip.
that so? Like,
I guess it's just normal there to tip because servers are like a person that I'm waiting on you, like I'm your butler, like I'm giving you your drinks, I'm making sure your restaurant experience is amazing, I'm making you laugh, I'm doing everything you want. So like at least you could do is give me a little $10.
but don't you take taxes or service charge apart from like the bill? Is there a service charge added?
No service charge.
Service
So if they
charges.
don't tip you, then boom, you're not making nothing. I spent that whole 30 minutes just working for free.
And how much should be the percentage?
That's another thing. You get is like $2 an hour, basically $0 an hour to be a server. So you have to have tips.
Oh,
That's why you tip.
because your regular pay would not make up for the
It's basically working for free. You only get tips.
Oh, is it?
Yes, that's why people tip.
But isn't it a compulsion from the government that you have to pay this much hourly salary?
If you don't make enough tips, then yeah, the restaurant will give you minimum wage, but that's nothing compared to like in America. Everybody's struggling, dude. You make it look nice, but everybody secretly is struggling. Even if you have a nice car, a nice house, you might have like not that much in your bank account because you're paying bills for the nice car and the nice house. So it's like a facade.
Have you done any other job besides this?
Just server for like 3-4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I used to work at fast food restaurant like McDonald's.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to the States next month, so we should tip everywhere we eat, right?
Not fast food,
Oh,
but
okay.
but yeah, if you eat at a restaurant, then yeah, for sure.
And if we are not doing it, they would definitely judge us like that.
Yeah, but they're just gonna be mad for a second. I mean, it's kind of like just like morals. Like you just should. Yeah.
But can you suggest us some places in US as you are traveling there? Like must-go places.
Y'all are going to LA, you
Yeah,
should go to San Diego. Or
San
like
Diego.
in between LA and San Diego is where I worked. So like LA is like those cities that y'all are going to are like the craziest cities kinda in America. So I would suggest go outside of the city to see like more like real America. Y'all are going to places that the rest of America is not like.
Oh.
Like LA, New York, the rest of America it's only those cities that are like.
What is the difference like?
It's like comparing Delhi to Leh in a sense, or comparing Delhi to just like I don't know a place that's not Delhi. It's different, you know. Big city is just different.
How is life in smaller cities? Like, how is the routine? Do places shut early, or people have a slow life?
Slow life, people are nicer, people aren't like as money hungry. Like in the big cities, everybody's trying to make money. Everybody don't have, like a lot of people don't have that much money. You'll see a lot of drug addicts. Like in LA and New York, you're gonna see a lot of people just homeless. And like you see homelessness in Delhi, but I don't think they're drug addicts. I just think they're homeless. But in America, you're gonna see them like nodding off and
Like zombies?
Like zombies, it's sad, bro. Yeah, it's really sad.
But you've been a part of you had a phase in your life where you were on substances, and you know nowadays youngsters think it's very cool to be addicted to something or doing something.
It's kinda
they
popular,
mark
yeah.
it as a sign of being cool.
Yeah, like
And-
from music and stuff.
And you came out of it, so I want to know like what made you come out of it, like what made you finally stop it. If you can guide the youngsters out
Hitting
here.
rock bottom. I hope you don't have to hit rock bottom where, dude, I was sleeping in the car. It was super hot every day. And I was like almost crying. Oh, bro, I just remembered this. So like a week or two before, I was living in the car at Fremont in Las Vegas. I lived in Las Vegas in my friend's car. And I was at a place I shouldn't be parked at. And there's these three like gangster guys. They had this big Escalade. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and I was sleeping with my feet hanging out the window because I'm a big guy and it was a small car. So all the windows were down and I'm sleeping, but I hear this window get broken, and I'm like, oh, somebody broke a window. I don't think nothing of it. Bro, those gangster guys come back like at 3 in the morning or whatever, and they are pissed. They're mad because their car got broken into, and a lot of money got stolen or whatever they had. It could have been substances, I don't know. So they come over there, and there was 2 big guys and 1 small skinny guy, and the 2 big guys were like, they were calm, but they thought I stole their stuff. So they have guns and everything. They're brandishing them, and the small guy is cussing and yelling, and he's going crazy. They all have jewelry on, like they're gangsters.
Yeah.
And so I get out the car, I'm bawling, crying. I'm like, I promise you I did not take your stuff. Like, dude, why would I still be here if I stole your stuff? Yeah. They made me open the trunk. So I opened the trunk, it's all of my clothes, and it's like a bunch of just random stuff, a tent, a bunch of stuff that looks like it's stolen. They're like, you have all this stuff, you definitely, you stole it. They just blamed that on me. And I'm bawling, crying. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna die here. Like, it's over with. I'm in a place I shouldn't be. Las Vegas is crazy, especially the later it gets. This is 3 in the morning. And so the big guys, they seen that I was just crying hysterically. So they like calmed the skinny guy down, the smaller skinny guy, but he's still mad. And they walk over, they had like an orange Camaro and a black like Escalade. And that black Escalade was the one broken into. So they like go to their cars, and I have like a $1,000 like really trash car. And as soon as they left me for that 1 minute, I get in the car, turn it on, I back out, and I had to go right next to them. So I drive right next to them, and then they try to get in front of me, but I was like, dude, I'm having to hit them. So they got out the way, and then they were pulling out their guns and stuff and pointing them, and they shot, bro. I have the videos too. They shot when I'm driving away. We were under the bridge. This is the bridge, and there's a parking lot under the interstate. So as I'm pulling out, and it's literally just 1 second to get on the interstate, they shot, I think twice, but only one of them for sure. It hit the back tire. It hit the back right tire, and then I drove as fast as I can, and it was like, and then I was like, dude, like, I cannot live like this, dude. Like, what am I doing? I almost died over something that, well, I didn't even do nothing, just because I'm choosing to live this life.
Bro, this is increasing in America, right? The gun culture, you get guns so easily, and the crime rates are increasing, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's like, I think it's always been like that, but yeah, the bad guy, that's why the good people have to have guns in America, because all the bad guys have guns.
And what are the rules against using the gun? Like, you can use it in self-defense and kill a person, or and you'll not be punished for that?
Like, if I would have had a gun and I would have just got out the car and shot back at them, I would have hit them, and what they ended their life, then yeah, I would have been okay, because they shot at me first.
And what proof did you have? Like, if a bad person wants to kill a good person, like for instance, he can just say he shot at me and it missed, and I just killed him. Is that possible?
Hey, there's cameras everywhere. You gotta hope that there's evidence. America's good. Like, the cops and FBI are good at like getting to the bottom of. Sometimes the innocent person goes to jail. Like, it really, like, you hope you get lucky, I guess.
And I've also heard that in some places there is like, it's okay to steal, like there's no punishment on that. Why is that happening?
Because it's so many drug addicts, and the big corporations of companies, like, they will hire a security guard, but the people that are going are the zombies, the people that are stealing. So are you just gonna fight all these zombies every single day, or are you just gonna let them steal like $10, $20 worth of stuff? Like, there's a limit. It's like $2,000 or $3,000. So if you steal something expensive, then you're going to jail.
Still, that's a big amount, bro.
If $20, yeah,
no,
like $2,000
is a big amount, I think.
No, if you steal something like that, then you go to jail. But if you steal something like 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees, it's okay. Because the people that are stealing, they could have AIDS, they could have hepatitis C, they could have needles on them. So you're telling a security guard that's getting paid 2,000 rupees an hour to go tackle this guy that has all these diseases and is dirty to
So they allow that. And we've also seen a lot of videos where, you know, people are breaking into the Apple stores and stealing stuff, or some expensive stores and stealing stuff. Why is that?
This is what you're talking about happens in like the West Coast, like California and Oregon and Washington, but that's like comparing the whole America, just like India
Yes.
gets compared.
But this is also this is majorly happening when protest is going on. During that time it happens, right?
Yeah, for
Some
sure.
sort of protest is going on, so
Yeah.
they do that usually.
Yeah, it was like a trend to do it just like a year or two ago, but the whole America's not like that. Only these big cities in the West Coast. That's like comparing the rest of India
the
to
competition
Delhi.
is more there, and it's hard to survive in bigger cities. Is it so?
I think it's maybe easier to get away. Like in America, the politics it makes it different. Like if I can't really explain why. I'm super young, but just know where I'm from, it's not like that. If you steal something from the store, you're going to jail. But in these places where it's all these drug addicts and stuff, like no, it's different.
Bro, since you have traveled across the globe, I would say you've been to Europe? No,
That's the
not
one.
yet.
No,
You've
Europe
been
and
to
Africa. No.
Asia, yes.
Asia mostly.
And you've been across America. What do you think of the racism of white versus brown or black? What's your take on that? Because I think we've faced some in Europe, and I think, like we were talking about in the beginning, like there's a perception of brown people in the whites, and we've seen that, you know, especially British boys, they feel a lot superior, you know, when they enter a club or when they enter the street. They're mostly loud and they're all messy, and they would just grab girls, and they think that everything belongs to them. What is your take on that? Yeah.
Well, the UK did try to conquer the whole world,
Yeah.
so I think it's just in their blood because they don't like Americans either. We're both we
They
can
don't
be
like
white.
Americans
Nah,
either?
they don't like.
Oh.
I mean, there's cool people from the UK. There's a lot, but
Yeah.
there's people that are not cool that don't like Americans just cause. So I think it's basically how you were raised, and even like America, it's starting to like racism is starting to fade away, but it's still strong depending on if you were raised like that. But in the majority, I don't expect the younger generation, like my generation, like I feel like that it's in America, it's going away. And the older generations, like the older people, they were raised to be racist. Like maybe in the UK or maybe in these other countries, they're because they don't have maybe brown people. Maybe it's only white, and a lot of parents, like, you're not allowed to date brown people. You're not allowed to have a brown boyfriend. So it teaches them, and they call them certain names. So the parents are teaching the kids to be. But now, like my generation, I feel like it's starting to, like racism
You
starting
have
to go
friends
away.
from all colors?
Yeah, for sure. I got more black friends than white friends.
Oh, and they're really cool people? How are they? We've not interacted with a lot of...
Super cool people, yeah, bro. Black people are like, I grew up playing basketball as a basketball jersey, and so it's mostly black people, and they, just like Indians get perceived wrong, I feel like black people get perceived wrong. It's like stereotypes are not always right. They can be right sometimes, but they're not always right. There's good and bad of every place and every people. All people can have good or bad, so.
Bro, what do you, like, how do you see traveling as? Like, if I tell you about us, when we are traveling, we just work 6 or 7 months a year, and then we travel for like a week or so, 10 days. And then when we travel, we usually party. What do you do when you travel, and how do you see traveling as?
Traveling's my job. Now I turned it into my life. So like, I literally, there's no only travels for me. But that's like, y'all are doing it the American way. Work for 6-7 months and then party for 1 week.
Yeah.
That's American way. But I feel like y'all are like taking vacations instead of traveling more so. You're taking a vacation.
Yes.
And I feel like if you put less money where you, and then on that vacation you feel like I only have a week. Let's party hard. Let's go to the nicest places. Let's spend money. That's American way. But if you just can figure out how to not work as much, and then when you travel, spend less money, like spend a little bit of money, like how I do, budget traveling.
So when you travel for like a month or two, or like even more than that?
I traveled for 5 years straight.
But how do you manage the money? Is that the same budget you started with, or you work in the middle in some
Well, when I was
places?
living in my van, I was working a server job, like I said. But now I work from YouTube, and I make like $1,000 a month, which is in America I'd be homeless. Like that's not enough money. But in Asia, I can afford it. But 1,000 a month is how many rupees? Like
It's like 80,000.
80,000 rupees a
86,000,
month.
yeah.
Like that's not that much. In America, that's poverty. That's 12,000 a year, bro. That's poverty in America.
And you plan to stay in Asia only now?
I'm gonna go to South America, like Colombia. I went to Colombia and a couple months ago, and like maybe 6 months ago, I got robbed as soon as I got off the
What?
plane.
We've heard like Colombia is crazy.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
I went to like the big city, like I flew into like Cartagena, which is like a New Delhi, and I shouldn't have went. I should have gone to the smaller cities, like what I eventually did after that. But I went to the wrong city where it's racist towards white people because they're all brown and they're all Colombian. So I'm the foreigner there, and only foreigners, only white people go there for the girls and the stuff you put in your nose.
Yeah.
And I didn't go there for either of that. So it was just the cheapest flight to Colombia. So I get there. And then I see a soccer game, a football game, like a little kid's game. And I was walking to the gym. It's the middle of the day. I'm walking to the gym like, oh, let me stop at this. Let me record this football game. And it was in like a super poverty place. And the guys that lived there, like surrounded me. And they became my friend though. They were really cool. They gave me they were like, please have a drink. So they made me take a drink. They rolled something up to smoke, and like they were really cool. And then they were like, oh, let's go eat. So we were gonna eat, and they're like, are you gonna pay for protection now or after we eat? I'm like, bro, I'm not paying for protection. Yeah, they're like, the cartel is everywhere, like da-da-da-da. If you don't do, like, they were telling me that they were the cartel and there's other cartels, and if they were gonna protect me from the other one, it was just like they were like lying, but one of my friends, those same people robbed him too, because that same lie, but they try to take you to the ATM, and I didn't have my card on me, but I wasn't going to the ATM anyway, so I gave them what was in my pocket, like $40, like 3,000 rupees. And then my friend gave them like $400, so like 30,000 rupees.
Oh my God.
Because he went to the ATM.
Just in the name of protection money.
Just in the name of protection.
Oh, shit.
And then a couple days later, they made him pay more for more protection. Forgot the word.
How did you get rid of them?
I gave them what was in my pocket, and I went up to a security guard. We were in the mall because they were taking me to the ATM to get more money. And the security guard's in the middle, I'm speaking in English, and the cartel guy's speaking in Spanish. Yeah. And the security guard's just looking like, not ignoring both of us. And then that's when I emptied my pockets, and I was like, dude, like I was about to cry at this point. I just walked, it was a grocery store inside there, and I went to some Colombian guys that were older, and I'm like, bro, please help me. These people are trying to rob me. They're trying to extort me. Extort is the right word. Yeah. And eventually, like the guys helped me. They called the police. The police didn't come. The police didn't care. So they were like, we'll walk you out to a taxi. And so they walked me out to a taxi, and I got away. Learned a lesson.
There the cartel has more power than police, right?
Yeah.
They are with them. They work together.
Yeah, but these people were super poor people. Like they weren't in the cartel. They were just like trying to trick a foreigner to thinking they were, but they weren't. They're like people in the slums, like just slum people.
And how was the rest of experience when?
I went to a different city, which is like a smaller city, and it was beautiful. It was perfect. I was scared to go out at nighttime. Like I was alone, but I met some girls there, and we went hiking. I went to a national park there, and I took a girl, and we hiked like 3 hours through the national park to the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen. And then like there was a nude beach that we went to that was like secret. So I met 2 other Colombians and the Colombian girl I was with. And they wanted national park wanted to pay for this one sec. We're like, we're not paying. So we went to the nude beach that was only us there. We built the fire, put our tents up, and we slept there. And then we swam naked in the morning.
Oh man, that was a crazy experience.
A crazy experience, yeah.
Bro, you've tried mushroom as well. So how was that experience? Tell us.
Man, I mean, some people do it to party. Some people do it for spiritual reasons. Like in India, they call it magic eyes. Do you know that?
No, we didn't know that it's called
magic eyes, because it's apparent like this
Opens
the
the
third
third
eye,
eye,
yeah,
yeah.
if you believe in that lingo. But I believe it because I've experienced it. It's
You did it for the first time in Thailand?
no, I've done it when I was like 16.
Okay.
When I was like 16, I started doing them. So I got in trouble for smoking in America, so I got put on drug tests. So the mushrooms don't show on drug tests. So I would do that, and then I think that's what made me start traveling. It made me break from the American mindset of, oh, I'm gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna try something new.
Yeah. So how was it a spiritual experience or?
Super spiritual. It helps me first of all, it kills your ego. So
Okay.
if you have a big ego, if you think of yourself this way, or it breaks all of that down and separates you from your ego. Ego is a big thing that makes us who we are in a sense, but it kind of humbles you. It humbles you, and if you're not living right, the mushrooms will wake you up to all the stuff you're doing wrong. And that's why you have like a bad trip. It's not a bad trip. You're just, you realize, oh, I've been doing all of this wrong. So it's sad. It's like, damn, I've been being like this to this person, or I've been holding a grudge for this person for no reason. And it shows you your flaws in a sense.
We have also heard that when you do mushrooms, so you hallucinate, right? You don't see the reality, but you see something which is not real actually. So did something like that happen to you also?
I think you have to take a bunch of them. Like I've took like a good amount where you trip, and I think they affect people differently too. But you see tracers, you see stuff but I've never seen no like unicorn or I've never seen
no hallucination happened to you. Everything was real, you think?
But it enhances your vision, right? You see the same thing differently.
You see it more beautifully and more colorfully, and everything is like,
the colors pop out good.
Yeah, and some maybe mixed together. You see the wall breathing. You'll see like the stuff breathing, and I've seen all that.
And is it different every time you did it?
It's different every time, but it's like, it's because you're a different person every time when you do it. So I do them like once every couple months, which I'm about to go on a trip in India to go do that. But it opens to me, it aligns me from like who I'm supposed to be, or the reason why. It's hard to explain. I wish I was on them right now.
So do you like talk and speak when you're in the trip, or you just stay calm and quiet when you're in the trip?
After it has a build up where you take them, and then like the first hour you feel funny, your stomach's gonna hurt, and then you still feel normal, but you're transitioning from that normal to trippy stage. And then after the first hour, then you start going up and up and up, and then you'll have like a peak climax where you're just tripping balls and you're just like, wow, you really probably can't talk. And that's when, like in Thailand, I took them a couple months ago. I wasn't thinking in English. I was walking around, I didn't know no language. I didn't know my name. I was just me in this body experiencing life, but I didn't know who I was. I didn't know why I was here. I wasn't thinking in English. It was kind of like an ego death. But then I threw up a lot. And then I started just looking at the ocean, and everything came back to me like, okay, this is like, it's like a rebirth type of thing.
Is it like you connect more to the nature?
Definitely. You connect more to the universe, more than nature, the universe, like spiritually. I think that's why people, like, I think Babas and stuff do them in India. I think you can connect.
So after doing it, you believe more in the God thing, God particle?
Yeah, you feel the connection to, I think God is like a word, each religion. I talked to this monk who's like really close to the Dalai Lama. He's the chef for the Dalai Lama. He's up in Leh right now.
Oh.
I could have met the Dalai Lama if I stayed, but I came down here to do this podcast. But he was telling me like all the religions it's all a connection. That's what I believe too. It's all a connection to God. It's just different perspectives. It's all like the same.
What's your perspective?
I think exactly that. I think every religion is the same. No matter Muslim, no matter Hindu, no matter Buddhism. I think and that's where people are wrong when you think that your religion is right and everybody else is wrong. I think that's wrong. I think everybody's correct. It's just a different perspective. But he was telling me, that's what he was telling me, and that's what I feel on the mushrooms. I feel like that.
But Are you a Christian? Do you follow
I was
any
growing up. I was a
religion?
grown up Christian, but yeah, now I believe like I love the Buddhism. I'm probably gonna love Hinduism. All religions. I mean, I think you can learn from all of them.
So, what all did you talk about with the monk that you met?
I let him talk, and he was just a couple of days ago, and he was telling me that people, we need to the three things that are important are like education, I think something else, maybe love, but compassion. He's like, compassion, maybe respect was the second one, but compassion. And he's like, compassion is the one that everybody is forgetting in nowadays. Like, we don't love random people. Like, random people can make you mad, or you can hate on random people, but you should just love everybody. You should just be grateful. And I think I've been watching Sandhuru.
Yeah.
That's what he preaches on, like, we're in heaven right now, but if in your mindset, if you're complaining, if your ego is telling you, oh, I feel like this, oh, I feel like that, I feel like this, my life is bad, my life sucks, my situation sucks, then you're living in hell. But if you can let go of your ego and just love yourself, love life, love everything, even if it's bad that's happening to you, love it, love everything around you, and this is heaven. We're in heaven right now.
And bro, you've been into Thailand, you've been to Bali, Indonesia, and now India. Did you find anything similar in all these three countries, or what differences did you see in these three countries?
The biggest difference from America is how people do. I feel like it's more connected in community and love. Everybody does, in a sense, love each other. Especially, I've only been in India for a little over a week, but in these other countries, for sure, like they all know that we're poor. India has more money than these other countries. Like, there's people with money here, but Thailand and Philippines and Indonesia, everybody's poor. So not everybody, like 95%, majority of people are poor. But they all like work together as a community. They're happy. They're happier than Americans. Yeah. And Americans might have all this money in the bank, but they're stuck working a job that they don't like in a situation of financial. They're paying all these bills. They might not love their partner because they married at such a young age, because that's normal in America. And you're doing all these things that society tells you you're supposed to do, which in these countries like Thailand, Philippines, Indonesia, there's no, like, they're just living. They're in the moment. They're happy for what they have. They're not thinking, oh, I'm poor. Oh, my life sucks. Oh, I'm in this third world country. No, they're like, I have family. I have kids. I have food to eat. Like, I'm happy. I'm blessed. Like, they're a lot more humble. They're appreciative for what they have. And then in America, we're so ungrateful. We're so like, we want more. Like, it's a dog eat dog. Like, you will screw over your best friend just to make money. Like, you'll screw over your family. You'll steal from family just to make more money. And not everybody, but it's like, that's normal. Stuff like that is normal in America. And we're brainwashed.
And what do you think, like, in the relationship kind of perspective, US people are not doing good, like, in relationship wise, right? They are getting divorced and everything. So
yeah.
What do you think the reason behind is?
There's so much temptation and lust, and religion in these other countries. That's a big thing in India too, in all these countries. Religion is like, actually means something. In America, religion is like, you don't see it. You don't feel God. You don't feel, nobody like puts it, a few people put it first, but even the churches are scamming people in a sense. Like, in America, it's all about money.
What sort of scam is happening in the churches there?
There's the biggest churches in the world, and the biggest churches in America, and those pastors are some of the richest people. They have private jets, like super huge houses, all this stuff, and they beg everybody, give God your money. Like, if you want your sins cleared, then you need to donate 10% of all your money you make. That's a thing in America. 10% of all your money needs to go to the church.
Oh.
But how are they giving that money to God when it goes to, like, this? The pastor will have $1 million salary, which is paid for by the people.
I had this friend studying in America, and he told me that they used to get mushrooms from the churches itself. They had shops in the churches.
Yeah, those aren't real churches. Those are in California. I've been to there too. That's like a loophole. There's a lot of loopholes where you can legally sell substances. They have more than just that. They have like stuff you smoke. But you donate to the church, and then the church gives you a gift of mushrooms or whatever. But those aren't real churches. Those are like traps. Those are like.
And bro, we talk a lot about Area 51. So, do we have any like? What is your perspective about it?
Oh man, I think Area 51 is. I think they have so much hidden stuff in America.
Yeah.
Area 51 is like the place where we think this stuff is there because that's what they like. But there's other stuff that we don't have no knowledge about.
Okay.
And it's not at Area 51, but it has the same concept of like the real Area 51 isn't Area 51. It's different.
It's somewhere else. You also feel that your government is hiding something from the common people?
Definitely. Yeah, bro, we have so much stuff that goes on, like Epstein Island. I don't know if y'all know about that or like.
What is that?
Oh man, it's like this very famous dude, very rich and famous. He would hang out, he had this island, he had his own island to himself with a bunch of underage women, and he would get these super rich and famous people, and he would secretly get them to go to his island, and then he would secretly have like cameras or something, so he would blackmail them once they went to the island and with all these underage women. Yeah. Like these women, like it's once you have unlimited money, you have unlimited desire and lust in a sense. So.
And there are a lot of rumors about secret societies happening in America, like Illuminati and all. Do you believe it's all true, or it's just it's true?
It's definitely true. I believe, yeah. But
you have people talking about it. Or
Illuminati is just like Area 51. That's the word that's put on it. But the
reality is different.
Like the Illuminati is just like the word, but I think like it's people that don't have no IDs, people that are off the grid completely, that somebody like is running America. It's not the president, there's people above the president that are unseen, and they control, like America's one of the most, like has one of the biggest countries, like financially probably.
Exactly,
and it's got a bunch of underground stuff that nobody knows about.
Bro, on our podcast, we really talk about the fun stuff, the parties, the nightlife, and you being a traveler and you being a white guy, you must have all the attention from the girls. So how is that working out for you?
I feel like that, especially when I was younger, when I was doing substances, I'd got all the girls, and that kind of helped me realize that stuff doesn't make me happy. I can't speak for everybody, but it doesn't make me happy. I feel like that, like what I learned from the monk, like helping, which I already knew this though, like giving back to the universe and helping others, and not putting personal desire above like helping the universe in a sense. Like, so if you only care about personal pleasure rather than delayed gratification, then I feel like that maybe, just me personally, I don't want to judge nobody else, but I feel like that's when I'm putting personal pleasure, like if I'm getting with girls, if I'm doing substances, if I'm drinking, if I'm partying, if I'm doing whatever that's personal pleasure, then I'm sacrificing my energy that I could be helping somebody else. I could be helping the universe. I could be making this a better place to live in.
So no girls for you in this 5 years?
Oh, too many. It's like an addiction.
Now let's get to the real part.
Addiction.
That was
it's
the
an addiction.
theoretical thing, but now let's be practical. Like.
I feel bad when I get with a woman, because it's in a sense like I've done so many different flavors, different countries, all sorts of women. So like I got to a point where it's like, dude, it's an addiction. It's like smoking something that you shouldn't be, like, something you shouldn't be doing. That's how I feel when I do that. Like, I shouldn't be doing this. Like,
so what do you do now, like when you get the attention from the girls? Since you are white, you must be getting a lot of attention in Asia.
I don't party, but I don't go out at night. I'm editing my video every night by 8 o'clock.
But when are you on the beach, like on the shacks or at the club? They must have approached you?
Yeah, bro, I'm really like Hispanic women. I need a thick woman, you know? Like Asian women are skinny and petite. I'm a big guy, so my eye don't really catch Asian women as much. But if like it's got to be thick and it's something that I can't deny, then yeah, I'm gonna want her. But then once I get her and once I sleep with her, I'm gonna be like, dude, why did I do that, in a sense, if that makes sense.
Bro, I see a lot of tattoos on you when I was watching your Instagram. You got one from Thailand as well.
Dude, I got a lot of these in Thailand and
In
Philippines.
Thailand?
Yeah, like more than half.
Is
most
it
of
just
them.
art for you, or they do mean something to
They
you?
mean something. Yeah, they all mean something.
Which
but
one
it's
is your favorite out of all?
probably this Muay Thai tattoo, dude. I got it.
Yeah,
new one.
you were doing a lot of boxing in Thailand. You were
Yeah.
getting beaten up.
I had
saw.
3 fights in
And
Thailand.
how is that like in Thailand? You fight any random people, or you fight your friends, or you
No,
train
it's
and
random. You could train and you could fight somebody that's more professional, but I didn't do that. There's places you can go on Fifi Island. There's a reggae bar on Fifi Island that you sign up for, and another random person signs up, and after the fight, you get a bucket of alcohol, a bucket of Coke mixed with vodka or whatever. So,
For that, everyone can
bucket,
fight.
you got beaten up, huh? To save money, you got your ass kicked for some free alcohol.
yeah, dude, I got a concussion the last time I fought. I fought a huge dude from New Zealand.
And when you sign it, you have no clue if the other guy is more trained or professional, right?
They put you up in the ring and then they like hold your arm up like, who wants to fight this dude?
Oh,
And you kind of can't say no. Like you don't want to look like there's so many girls there watching, dude. Oh.
So you still care about the girls if they're watching you getting beaten up?
Yeah, I don't want to be embarrassed. I still have somewhat of an ego. Yeah.
and what if you get seriously injured?
Yeah, then you shouldn't have done that, I guess. Thailand don't have no rules. I mean, you have to be respectful, but in a sense like that, dude, like it is what it is. Like I got a concussion from that fight. Like he whooped me. He kicked my ass. So I was concussed for like a week and a half.
And what are your future plans? Where do your journey go on from here?
South America, like that's why I'm trying to get in perfect shape. So then I go to South America. I will. Like, I've only had one night stands. So I've had a lot. Y'all were asking me about one night stands. I've had hundreds and hundreds, thousands of one night stands. So that's why I'm at the point where it's like that don't excite me, because it's like doing something you're not supposed to do. I want somebody that I can travel with and sleep with more than one night. Because like
You're looking for love now.
I only sleep with girls one time.
You have never fallen in love with any girl?
Never had a
And
girlfriend.
what if
never.
they reach out to you next morning, like, I want to hang out more?
They don't get to sleep with me. They have to go. They don't even get to sleep. I don't even sleep in the same bed as them. Like they're gone by the night.
And it has never happened like you really like the person and you want to hang out with them more?
No, the ones that I don't sleep with, like as soon as I sleep with the girl, then it's boom. I don't want to hang out with
Said
her.
and done.
I have like a bad relationship with it now since I've like abused that. Now if I like a girl, I don't sleep with her and I hang out with her for weeks and weeks. So that's my new strategy and it seems to work.
Great strategy, brother.
So after Kodaikanal, you're flying back to South America? Or
No, I'm
you're
gonna stay
going-
here for like 3 months, dude.
3
at
months?
least, yeah.
And do you have a
I'm
plan in India? Like where all
Eventually,
you-
in like October, I'm gonna go to when they're doing the green stuff in Manali and Tosh and Kasol. I'm gonna go there and watch how they make it, and I'm gonna do that with Dakota of Earth. If y'all know, he's a popular in India, popular American. So I'm gonna go with him there and experience that. But between now and then, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna go take these mushrooms in Kodaikanal, however you say it. How you say it?
Yeah, Kodaikanal.
Kodaikanal. I'm about to go do that, and the mushrooms are gonna tell me what to do next. They're gonna guide me.
Nice.
And you're going to Goa as well?
Eventually, yeah, when it's the right time, for sure, I'm gonna go to Goa.
Awesome. So when you're about to end your journey in India, probably we can do one more podcast.
Dude,
and-
that'd be
yeah.
sick. Yeah,
And
I'll know a lot
cover
more.
where all you went, what all did you do, and
Yeah.
how was it for you? Yeah.
3 months from now, dude, I might freaking have dreadlocks and might have full beard, might look like a baba.
Oh, so excited to see you that ways, bro. And for now, we'll end this podcast. It was a beautiful episode. We had a great time. I hope it was good for you as
Oh,
well.
that was awesome. I enjoyed it. Thank y'all, bro.
चलो जी पॉडकास्ट को खत्म करते हैं। अपनी ऑडियंस से बोलेंगे अगर आप लोग चाहते हो कि हम भाई के साथ एक और एपिसोड करें, इफ यू वांट अनदर पॉडकास्ट विद ब्रदर, जस्ट कमेंट डाउन पार्ट 2 एंड विल डू इट, राइट?
Yeah, let me know, dude. If y'all want me back, I'll come back. These dudes
भाई
are
की इस
awesome.
इंडिया की जर्नी को आप फॉलो कर सकते हो। इनका इंस्टाग्राम यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पर आ रहा था, डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी लिंक है, गो फॉलो हिम एंड इनको बताओ ये पॉडकास्ट कैसा था। और अगर आप इंडिया के किसी भी पार्ट से हो एंड आप चाहते हो कि ये वो जगह देखें या कुछ स्पेशल देखें, किसी जगह स्पेशल जगह का खाना खाएं, तो आप अपनी रिकमेंडेशन इन्हें
इंस्टाग्राम पे डीएम कर सकते हो।
we're asking people to send you recommendations for all the places you can go to or the food you can try, you know, because India is such a vast country, people might tell you a lot of good stuff you can try
Yeah,
in India.
dude. I'm about to go show. This is my plan. It's only 1 week here, and I've already gone viral in this first week. So I'm about to keep going viral, and I'm about to show the good and
You
the
will
beauty
go
of this
viral
country.
only if you show the good part.
I am.
Okay?
That's the only-
That's a promise, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right guys, मिलेंगे हम नए पॉडकास्ट में। Till then, bye bye, take care, see you.
बहुत से लोग हैं जो हमारे पॉडकास्ट एंजॉय करते हैं बिना हमें सब्सक्राइब करे। भाई हम लोग आपके लिए बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं, देख रहे हो, अगले देश से आपके लिए हम लेकर आ गए हैं, तो भाई सब्सक्राइब कर दो हमारे चैनल को। तो बस चलो खत्म करते हैं। टिल देन बाय बाय, सी यू, टेक केयर, अपना ख्याल रखो और घूमने निकल जाओ फटाफट से।